Africana Literati. Love Africa, read Africa.
It is another exciting episode of Africana Literati, and we're here on the book review segment, positively itching to tell you about our latest read. I remain Wilfred Okiche, your culture critic and host of the book review segment. Today we'll be talking about Odufa by Othuke Ominiabohs, a fresh new voice in contemporary Nigerian literature. Odufa is essentially a love letter from a young man to the love of his life. We meet our hero who meets this young girl, the title character, at a point where he's at the lowest ebb of his life. He's just received tragic news. He's been diagnosed with a medical condition, and he hopes that his love for Odufa will bring him back to the brink of life. Now we meet these two lovers. We read how they fall in love, how they navigate their feelings for each other in the best and in the worst possible ways. We read how two people who claim to love each other go ahead to brutalize and victimize each other psychologically, emotionally, physically. The prose of Odufa is told in a straightforward style, not complicated, with a mix of poetry in between. The writer zeroes in on his story, and we come to like and are repulsed by these characters as they go ahead and fail each other and also redeem themselves. Odufa may bear the heroine's title, but it's essentially the man's story, told with the male gaze, from the male perspective. Throughout the entire narrative, we don't have a clue as to who Odufa really is, why she does what she does, and why there's this dark cloud hovering above her. It's essentially the man's tale. The drawback of the story is there's not much of Odufa in it, even though she bears the title of the book. Now, Odufa may not win major literary awards, but it's told in a competent style that is the stuff of pulp fiction. It's heady, we zip along, we breeze through the narrative, and the scenes are action-packed. We relate with these characters. Have you read Odufa? What do you think of it? Were you repulsed by these characters' antics? Did you sympathize with them? Did you empathize with them? Do you want to know more of Odufa's story? Because we think this is a story that is not yet complete. There may be another side to it. Do you think the author did justice entirely to the story of Odufa? Do let us know what you think. Hit us up on our social media platforms. Express yourself. We always appreciate feedback. It's been another exciting episode of Africana Literati. We enjoyed being here. Remember, love Africa, read Africa. We'll see you next time.
Africana Literati. Love Africa, read Africa.